What happens when you mix boundless, childlike curiosity with a whole lot of patience, kindness, and unconditional care? Well, you get one of the most beloved animated series on the planet, Masha and the Bear. If you've ever found yourself humming along to its tunes or laughing at Masha's antics, you're part of a massive global family. But have you ever wondered how this simple, charming cartoon became a YouTube phenomenon? Let's dive into the story behind the channel. The journey begins in Russia. With Animacord Animation Studio, they took inspiration from a classic Slavic folktale about a little girl who gets lost in the woods and stumbles upon the home of three bears. But Animacord reimagined this old story. They didn't just retell a piece of folklore. They created something new, something that families all over the world could instantly connect with and understand, regardless of where they lived or what language they spoke. At the very heart of the series are our two unforgettable main characters. First, there's Masha. She's a whirlwind of energy, playful, absolutely fearless, and endlessly curious about everything. She's that little voice in all of us that constantly asks why, and isn't afraid to make a little mess to find the answer. Then, beside her, you have the bear. He's the complete opposite. Calm, incredibly gentle, and quietly protective. He's a retired circus performer who just wants a peaceful life, but his world gets turned upside down in the most wonderful way when Masha enters it. Their friendship is a beautiful reflection of real life. Think about it. You have a child exploring the world with pure imagination and, let's be honest, a good deal of chaos. And then you have an adult figure, a parent, a grandparent, or a guardian, offering guidance, endless patience, and a whole lot of love. It's this dynamic that makes the show so relatable. The bear isn't just a friend, he's a mentor, a caregiver, and a silent guardian who's always there to clean up the mess, patch things up, and make sure Masha is safe. So, what was the secret sauce that made Masha and the Bear so special and allowed it to cross borders so easily? It was their brilliant approach to storytelling, specifically, visual storytelling. The show uses very minimal dialogue. You don't need to understand Russian or any other language to get what's happening. The emotions are communicated through expressive animation, actions, and universal humor. Matthias' wide-eyed wonder, the bear's exasperated sighs, the silly situations they find themselves in, it's all perfectly clear, without a single word needing to be translated. This is why children all over the world could laugh at the exact same moments. Parents could watch alongside them and understand the gentle lessons being taught, and entire cultures connected. The comedy is physical, it's situational, and it's universal. It proves that you don't need complex dialogue to tell a powerful story. A well-timed giggle or a frustrated groan can speak volumes, and Masha and the Bear mastered this art. It broke down language barriers and created a shared experience for millions. If this series was a part of your childhood or your family's regular screen time, I'd love for you to drop a red heart emoji in the comments below. Let's see how many of us grew up with Masha and the Bear. And while you're there, tell us what channel or animated series do you think we should explore next. Your suggestions are a huge help and really guide the direction of this channel. We read every single one. From what started as a simple animated idea, the channel grew into an absolute digital giant. To give you some perspective, as of 2026, the official Masha and the Bear English YouTube channel has soared past 54 million subscribers. This isn't just popular. This makes it one of the most subscribed and most watched animated series channels in the entire world. We're talking billions upon billions of views. An episode titled Recipe for Disaster is one of the most viewed videos on all of YouTube, ever. That's a level of success most creators can only dream of. The episodes are now watched in homes across every continent, from Europe to Asia to the Americas. And while they are incredibly entertaining, they also subtly teach timeless values that every parent wants their child to learn. Things like what real friendship looks like. It's not always perfect, but it's always there. They teach care and patience, mostly through the bear's incredible tolerance for Matthias' shenanigans. They show the importance of support and understanding, as the bear always helps Masha, no matter what kind of trouble she's gotten into. And one of the most beautiful themes is the freedom of creativity. Masha is encouraged to explore, to paint, to play music, to try new things, even if it doesn't turn out perfectly. The show celebrates the messy, beautiful process of learning and discovery. All of these important lessons are wrapped in a package of warmth, comedy, and genuine heart. It doesn't feel like a lecture, it feels like a warm hug. It's entertainment that enriches, which is a rare and wonderful combination. So, from its humble beginnings with a Russian animation studio to being broadcast on screens all around the globe, Masha and the Bear proves one incredibly powerful truth. Sometimes, the simplest stories are the ones that leave the deepest and most lasting impact. It shows that you don't need a massive budget or complex plots to capture the hearts of millions. All you need is a little girl with a big personality, a kind-hearted bear, and a story that speaks a universal language of friendship and love. Now I want to turn it back over to you. Which YouTube channel, cartoon, or animated series should we explore next? Your voice is what shapes this series, so please let me know in the comments below. We're always looking for the next fascinating story to tell. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Follow for more.